In this tutorial, I want to go over one of the best benefits of our Jostens Yearbook program, and that is the really amazing resources that you have available to you in our digital classroom area of the Yearbook Avenue site. Specifically in this tutorial, I want to talk about the materials that are available for you to use in your yearbook class to teach yearbook. And so all of these materials are found from the home screen under the digital classroom link. And then in the digital classroom, in the first section, it's called Starters for Success. When you click on Starters for Success, you're going to see two sections. One is called the Start Right series, and the other is called the 7-Minute Starters. So if you click on the Start Right series, one of the first things that you're going to see is a table of contents. This table of contents is a downloadable PDF that is an entire menu of all the lessons that are available in this curriculum. And so we group these into two sections because there are two different types of materials. The Start Right materials starts with a series of 7 weekly topics that you can use to get the year started right. Now, we have put these in an order that we recommend, but they are completely flexible so that you can use them to match up to your specific class situation. As you'll see, each week being on a different topic, and as you click on that week, it will then show you for each day in that week a downloadable lesson plan and then any other materials that go along with that lesson plan. So you can download activity sheets, if there's a PowerPoint presentation, whatever goes with that lesson is going to be in this area. Now these are full class length lessons. So the idea is for the first few weeks of the school year that you're going through these different topics, teaching those each day in your book class. And then after the first 7 weeks, you will use the 7-minute starters. And these are bell ringer activities that you can use. And the beauty of these bell ringer activities is that we have grouped them into categories based on different topics. So as you really get to know your staff over those first few weeks, you will begin to really understand maybe what their strengths and weaknesses are, and certainly you'll better understand that as the school year goes along. So as you see these different topics, let's say that you decide that they need some extra material on photography. So I would click on photography and it will show you all these different lessons on photography. So maybe a lesson just on cropping. Again, you click on the downloadable PDF of the lesson plan and any materials that go along with that lesson. These are intended just to be a really short introductory lesson that covers the first 7 to 15 minutes of your class time, and then what they learn in that bell ringer activity is supposed to be used as it transitions directly into their work on the yearbook for the remainder of the class period. So again, two different areas. The Start Right series, 7 weeks of daily activities, full class length activities, and then for the remainder of the year, these bell ringers, 7-minute starters, and there are enough of these lessons that you could use one every day of the school year if you choose. I'm going to show you an example of what one of these looks like. So when you click on one of the lessons, I'm going to go to Design, and we're going to do a lesson on eye lines. I'm going to click on the lesson plan. It's going to give you a downloadable PDF, and it will tell you exactly what the objectives are for that lesson. It's going to directly tie this lesson to the 21st Century Skills, the Common Core Standards, and the ISTE standards. So this makes this material extremely popular with your administration as they see how it directly ties to these commonly referred to skill development areas. And then it will have exactly what the lesson is for that day. It tells you exactly what you need to do in that lesson. And again, in this case, there's also a PowerPoint presentation that you would download as well. So that's just a quick overview from the digital classroom of the yearbook curriculum materials that are available to you. Hope you will take advantage of these this year to use these to help build and develop skills amongst your yearbook staff.